13-11. And Max, before we get into your performance and just your team's performance, just talk about how big of a win this is against Merychurst. It's always a game that is very highly contested. It's chippy. It's physical. You have that going, but also when you look at your conference record and trying to get into that NCAA tournament too, just talk about how big of a win that is when you combine everything together.
I mean, just everything for this game, we were so hyped up. The week leading up to it, obviously Hearst week, everyone's super fired up. We knew that if we drop this game, that there's basically little to no chance of us getting into the NCAA tournament, obviously. And with the expectations of what we had last year, I mean, we gotta fulfill and even go above that. So, just huge game. Everyone on the team, the sidelines, everyone's fired up. It was awesome to be out there. Yeah, did you feel like the focus was there coming into the game? Because you guys, scored 4 goals in that first period, 3 goals then in the second. Yeah. So it seemed like, you were all fired up for this game, knowing that, again, you had to win it when you look down the road at the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, offense scoring obviously fires a team up, but defensive stops, I mean, I was hearing all the alumni and all the fans in the stands screaming when you make a save or we have a defensive stop. It's unreal, and I think that really helped us in the first half, obviously only giving up 2 goals. Yeah, the support for this program is tremendous, isn't it? You had the alumni here. You had a ton of people lined up along the walls, as they usually do, especially for the big games. I even think football was practicing for spring ball, and the football guys, including the coaches, ran over while you guys were walking out. They gave us a little tunnel. Yeah, that was awesome. That was pretty cool to see. I didn't even get to run through it, but it gave me goosebumps. I was like, that was really cool. It was awesome. That was really cool. Now, talk about your performance today. I mean, you were great. I just don't want to shortchange you. 20 saves today, and a lot more that were flying by you, missing the net. Talk about your performance and how good it felt to to make those 20 saves and help your team win. I mean, it's I got to give it to the defense. A lot of the times when I'm getting saves like that, they're letting me see good shots, and I mean, wide open. I mean, I don't know. It just. Is that through good communication though with the defense too? Definitely. Talk about that. Kind of give us an in-depth look, an inside look at how much you're communicating with the guys. Oh, I mean, I'm trying to just say, even if it's something random, I'm just trying to yell all the time. Obviously, when a couple of times when I ran after the ball, I was getting a little winded back there. I was like, got to catch my breath. But I mean, other than that, just trying to yell things, keep the guys going, keep the guys talking, and I mean that's basically it. Letting me see good shots and. Got to move to the ball, see the ball, save the ball. There you go, that easy. And has that kind of been the the key for your success? I mean, obviously, as a defense, you want to have those open lanes. I mean, you want to have them block shots as well, but you want to be able to see shots. So how does that kind of balance out then? I mean, I guess it all depends. I know Eric Hammer had a huge block down there with I think it was a deep hole that shot it, and he just jumped right in front of it, and that was awesome. That obviously hypes everyone up. But I mean, it's a good. I think we have a good combo of. Like knowing when not to get in front of the ball, obviously to screen me, and obviously when they can jump in front of it and soak it. Yeah. Soak it up a little bit. Talking with Max Eismann here on the postgame. We're going to be talking with Bennett Johnson here in a moment. Well, hold on. Just couple more questions for you here, Max. You don't want to give away the microphone too quickly now. You guys started the season, and this season has been, I guess, a tough first season for you because of the close losses that you've had, against Limestone and against, some others. You lost a game here at home as well. But again, the focus, has it still been there? Has that energy still been there at practice? I think it seems like instead of getting down, you guys are just getting mad by those close losses. I think the close losses are actually really motivating us. Obviously in practice, like we practice on Sundays right after games, and all the boys are out there, and we're fired up, ready to be there. We're trying to obviously get better every single day, and I think the whole energy of, I mean, obviously you don't want to have close losses, but I mean, I think that really motivates us to know how much more we need to, how much more effort we need to give to just get that last goal to finish the game out. Speaking of finishing the game out, Merychurst really came on strong there at the end of the game, which you knew they were going to do. They're a good team. They're a good goal-scoring team. What was your kind of mindset there at the end? I mean, obviously you want to keep it out of your net. I mean, I know that I was getting on the guys a little bit at the end, but I mean, there was a bunch of. I mean, I think their last 3 shots, 2 of them were the kid, one of them was a shot. He missed the net. And,
there was just happened to be a kid there.
He snagged it right off of the ground. And I mean, that was just a couple garbage goals. I mean, I got a little bit mad, but I mean, nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's right. Max, you've been playing goal for Seton Hill now for 3 years. What is something you've learned, do you think, and improved the most on from your first year to now your junior year?
Definitely communication.
Yeah, there you go.
Communication.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
I tried to be a little better than that. Obviously, can't be perfect still. Still getting better at it, but I think that's a big thing in my game that's gotten better.
All right, well, congratulations, and man, that was a great performance by you, and keep it going, all right?
Thank you.
That is Max Eismann, starting goalie for Seton Hill. Now we're going to bring in Bennett Johnson, who had 4 goals today. And Bennett, I know after missing so much time last year, and Coach said you also had an injury in the offseason as well that you're still working your way back from. How good did it feel to pop in 4 goals in a huge game?
I mean, it always feels good. The goals are one thing, but the win feels great. It doesn't really mean anything without the win. So it was good. We played good team offense today. We're pretty disciplined. I think we played a pretty good game. So.
Now, when you look back at what you kind of had to go through in terms of rehab, just kind of take us through. Last year you get hurt at the first game of the year, and I'm sure it was so tough. You were happy that your team made it to the national semifinals, but I'm sure it hurt like heck not to be able to be on the field with them.
Yeah, I definitely missed out being out there, but obviously, we're all a team. It doesn't matter if you're on the sidelines or not. It's obviously more fun to be out on the field, but it was a fun run. I love watching those guys last year through the ACL rehab. Everybody was so supportive. We had so many guys that are reaching out, making sure you're still a part of the team, which is really we got a close knit group of guys. So thankful for that.
4 goals today. Do you feel like you're close to 100%?
We're getting there, yeah.
That's great. Kind of take me through some of those goals. We're not going to be able to show them right now. We do have some replays of them, but if you can kind of take us through what allowed you to have so much success today for Seton Hill.
Yeah, I mean, I think all my goals were just step downs off of other guys' feeds or something like that. So, I mean, obviously, it's just guys moving, finding space, and us playing team offense. It's not much of me individually at all. I just try to find a right spot and get open, shoot the ball, do my job, do my part, and everybody else is out there doing the same. So,
well, Max talked about the fact that you guys, needed this game badly. You needed it badly, and you came out and scored 4 goals as a team, and you helped lead that charge early. So I'm assuming you were pretty happy with the way that you guys started, knowing what was on the line today.
Yeah, we've had some slow starts this year. It's kind of been a point of emphasis for us these past couple weeks, and I think the past 2 games we've really hit home on. We just got to come out of the gate firing. We got to come out swinging, and I think we did a pretty good job to that today. So,
with John Hofseth not available today, Bennett. Did you try to elevate your game maybe a little bit more knowing that? And do you think other guys maybe tried to do that knowing that John wasn't going to be available?
I mean, Coach always has a, next guy up mentality. John's a good friend of mine, and I love playing with him. Yeah. But it's tough to not have him out there sometimes. But, it is what it is. His brother steps right in and has a heck of a game. So, I mean, I think we did pretty well. Obviously, I miss John, but teammate, good friend.
Yeah.
But, we made it work. You make it work, and you battle adversity. We've been doing it all year.
Well, and you did it last year too, because when you talk about missing guys that score a lot of goals, you didn't play last year. Seton Hill still able to go to the national semifinals, win a conference championship, and now here today against Merychurst, you don't have your top scorer, and you step up. So, what does it say about this team that other guys might go down or go out of the lineup, but obviously nothing tailed off for you today?
Yeah, I think we're starting to realize we're a pretty deep team. We got some talent all around the board, but more than anything, the guys are playing with each other, playing for each other, and it's just fun. It's fun lacrosse. So,
what was it like out there against Merychurst, man? I mean, there's a lot of chippiness, physicalness, penalties all over the place. What's it like playing them?
That's just something that you expect. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a hard game through and through. Obviously, I mean, the defenseman I was playing on is the same guy I've been going against since I was a freshman.
Right.
Number 9. He's a heck of a defenseman, but I mean, I think it's fun. There's that history. There's a mutual respect, but each team is going to come out hard as they can. So it's a fun game. It's definitely one of the most fun games. All the Merychurst games are the most fun games that I've been a part of.
I asked Max what the atmosphere was like. What was it like for you? A lot of crowd here today. A lot of noise.
A lot of crowd. They started to creep back there a little bit. My anxiety started to rise, but But I think a lot of crowd, I love having the alumni here. It's always good. I mean, those are a lot of good friends being a senior. So going with them, living with a couple of those guys, it's fun to have them back. It's good to see the friends on the sidelines come support you.
I heard the Macho Man chant afterwards, the tradition. So
Yeah, it is.
that was good to see.
Yeah.
One final thing, Bennett. Well, first of all, what are you majoring in at Seton Hill? I forgot to ask Max that.
It's okay. I'm a business admin and marketing.
Okay. What made you come to Seton Hill? What's it like playing for this program?
Yeah, Coach Isles was the one that recruited me. Really
He's a good man. He's a good man, Coach Isles, isn't he?
He's a good man. He showed me around. I really liked the close-knit group of guys that we had. Really seemed like family. I mean, really, like that was it. That's what sold it. I visited a lot of schools, went all around, and this was the one school that, the guys were really friends. Guys looked out for each other, and you could feel this welcoming environment. And that's something that we've tried to foster all the way through. But it's been awesome. Good 4 years here. So.
Well, you win this game. You feel good about it tonight, but you still have some work to do, right?
Yeah, back on Wednesday.
Don't feel too good about it, but you'll definitely feel good for a little while. Yeah. Congratulations, a big win and a big game for you, Bennett. Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Yeah, you as well.
Thanks, buddy. That is Bennett Johnson joining us here on the post-game show as he scores 4 goals and helps Seton Hill win this game by the score of 13-11.